Hey everybody, it's Stace with Better to Bless. The question today is, who's in your front row? I want you to think about this right now, and you look right behind me. I've got 3 chairs set up. And in my world, I have a front row, as I call it, which has 3 people in it. Now, we all get to choose how our life is laid out in terms of who gets to come to our party. If you have a special event happening in your life, you put out invites to people you want to come, and if there's people who you don't know or don't want to come, you don't invite them. Well, by invitation only is how we should be running our lives, especially the people who get what I'm calling the front row of our lives. So who's in your front row will determine in many respects what your future is going to look like. I think it's a myth in our society. It's a very common mindset these days to hear people say towards their friends, even their best friends, I just want you to be happy. That's not what I'm looking for in a friend. I want a friend who wants me to be better. And so I invite people on purpose into the front row of my life who have a lot of synergy with me, who give me joy and help me become a better person in business, in marriage, in parenting, in every area of life that I've determined I value. So I'm looking for overlap and improvement with those people who are in my front row. Anybody else who doesn't make my front row is a person on purpose who I don't want to have in my front row. Sounds a little harsh? Well, in the end, you're choosing who you spend time with, and by default, it means you're choosing who you don't spend time with. But have you ever been so deliberate as to say, these are the specific 2, 3, I'd say max 4 people who I want in the front row of my life? Now, I'm going to unpack this in a much longer video about how I've gotten into this process, why I do it, what goes into making up a front row candidate for me, and yes, even the challenging of saying, I'm not going to have this person in my front row any longer. So let's talk about that if you want to click on the link to go a little bit deeper. But I always want to be that voice who's encouraging us to think about how to be better. And in becoming better, we become more capable of blessing other people as well. You get better, so does everyone else. Let's look for the best possible contributors in our front row. I'm Stace. Have a good one.